Hey everybody, I am so excited to be coming at you today. Today I am doing a super basic, super easy, inspired by Cindy Crawford makeup look that I want to share with you all using my Mary Kay. I love watching YouTube and I love watching influencers and makeup artists and these fantastically fabulous people that are doing these crazy, amazing, different makeup looks. And it's fun for me to watch, but like, I will never do those looks. I love watching it, but it is not me personally. I don't have that time to spend doing a makeup look like that. I don't really want to do any makeup looks like that. I like a really natural, really mom makeup look, and that's me, and I like to think that there's other women like me out there. I mean, I don't know, maybe not. And so the other day I was on watching, I believe it was on Vogue, because they do like get ready with me makeup tutorials, and I mean, I've seen a lot of them. I think like Kylie Jenner's was amazing, and there are lots of different ones, younger crowd, like really cool stuff that I watched. I'm like, cool, next. Well, the other day I caught one by Cindy Crawford, and my heart, I love Cindy Crawford. She's a Midwest girl just like me. She is the epitome of supermodel, class, down-to-earth, mom, busy boss babe, and I love her. And I watched her tutorial, and you all should go watch it. And she is like she spoke to me. She did the most simplest makeup look. She still looks like a rock star. I mean, obviously. It was so relatable. She talked about things that I too am passionate about. She focused a little bit on skincare, and it was just so refreshing to see that from her. Like, she has stood the test of time. And so I was so inspired that I was like, I'm doing the same look with my Mary Kay, and I could. That's what was so cool about it too, is it was so transferable. Literally everything that she did, I'm like, well, I have the same, equivalent products, and I'm using them with my Mary Kay, and the look is so fantastic. It's so fast. It's so easy. So if any of you are out there, busy women, kind of no fuss makeup people, if you're a mama who just sort of needs to get it together, I mean, look at me right now, guys. I'm in nothing, obviously. Then you're going to want to keep watching, because I have the simplest look for you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so today we just have a few simple products we're going to use, and I mean, the sad story is, while I am recreating this look, I still am not Cindy Crawford. Like, that is the cross I have to bear. So go watch her video. She's in all her fantastic glory. You will see a pretty fabulous end product. This, you're just with me, but I'm still okay with it. And I think that I like the end result, and I hope that you all do as well. So obviously I'm in a bare face. And what I just want to do, and what I love that Cindy did, is she focused on skincare. And so what I have done so far with my skin is literally just cleansed my face. And the next thing I'm going to be doing is a serum. Now, the thing is, I see so many women dropping so much money on makeup, and you're not taking care of your skin. You guys, like, your skin is the largest organ in your body, and the makeup is only going to go so far if you do not have good skin. So take care of your skin, especially as we age. And so the product, and one of my favorite products that we're using, I've talked about it before, is the Serum Plus C. This is loaded with vitamin C peptides. It's just the most amazing serum. It is going to brighten, yay, which is all anybody wants to do these days, brighten your skin. It's so fantastic. Upward motion on your neck, because, gravity. It's just like a drink of sunshine for your skin. The next thing I'm going to do is an eye cream, which I do find that women tend to forget to use an eye cream. And the first place that starts showing our signs of age is the eye area, because we are constantly like squinting at our phones, squinting at our computer screens. And for me, I'm like squinting at my children. And so you need something to combat that. And this eye cream is so amazing. It's our 3D eye cream, and it has encapsulated resveratrol. It has a wonderful B3 complex and amazing peptides to help brighten the skin, to help age fight, all the things I said. It's going to delay your aging. It's going to defend against the outside factors in our lives, pollution, sun, all that sort of stuff. And it's going to deliver results. So that's what it does. And I just dab it on my eye. Now, when you're putting on eye cream, you just need to hit this bone right here and go around. Don't go like in too far because everything moves around the eye area. The oils are very different around our eye area. Let's go ahead and get started with the makeup side. You guys, this is so quick and easy. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take our foundation primer. This has SPF in it, which is so important for your skin. You need to protect yourself against the sun. This has SPF 15 in it. I call this crack filler, spackle, if you will. It's like silk, number one. It's going to fill in any imperfections. It's going to give you a really flawless finish. It's going to help the foundation stay in place. I get so many women in there that are like, oh, my foundation melts off my face. I'm like, well, you're not using Mary Kay, number one. And number two, you need a killer primer, and this is it. And so go ahead and do that. And then the next thing I'm going to go in with is my CC cream. Y'all see I did not moisturize. Well, this CC cream is my best friend. I love a good twofer. It is a moisturizer and also a tint of color all in one. It's color correcting, complexion correcting. It's going to even out my skin tone. It's going to hydrate my skin. It's got antioxidants in it. It's got SPF protection, so I'm layering sun protection, which is so good to do. And it is all I need for a very basic look, okay? I'm using my foundation brush, my Mary Kay foundation brush, and I'm just going to go in. Now, something that related so heavily with me that Cindy talked about is that she likes using a foundation brush still. I mean, we see a lot of people using blenders, but I do, but like I love our foundation brush because I love, as you can see, to just really buff it into your skin, which is what I'm doing. So just gonna buff, buff, buff. What did I see the other day? An influencer was like, I've got my 10 head. Instead of forehead, it's a 10 head. I have a 20 head. Look at that. I love my forehead. My mom used to always tell me it was a sign of beauty. I don't know if that's true, if that was a lie to try to like make me feel better. I'm gonna go with it. Super natural finish. I mean, so evened out, right? Like I just evened me right out. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some under eye corrector. I love our under eye corrector. It's got kind of a peachy finish to it to help combat dark under eye circles. I am a mom. I mean, it was very refreshing to see Cindy on. Like I'm like, girl, I can relate. So you'll see that I have kind of darker under eye circles. I'm anemic, so I do tend to get a little bit purple, a little bit blue underneath my eye area. And I mean, this is real life, you guys. Like I'm a mom. I have lived life. This is what starts happening as you age. And so I'm just gonna go in with my under eye corrector. And then I'm gonna just go back in with this brush right now because I am being lazy. I could use a different brush. I'm not going to. Hi. That helped, didn't it? It did. The answer is yes. The other thing that she talked about that I think is important too to, if there's anybody who's like over the age of 30 watching this, as we age, our skin starts to lose moisture. And so what you need to do is really be careful how matte or how many powders you're using because they tend to settle into fine lines. And so she was really careful not to use a ton of powders, which I mean, again, I really relate to that. So for setting this look under my eye area, I am just going to go in with our sheer pressed powder. I'm using an Ivory 2, which is a bit lighter. I'm just using a powder brush and I'm just gonna go in and just kind of sweep it under my eye area. I'm not baking. I'm not, we're not doing anything like that. Okay, so we're good there. Now we are going to do our brows. Now she used a brow pencil. I'm going to use our brow tint. I can relate to her in the sense that she was talking about eyebrows and, not over plucking and still having pretty good eyebrows. All I really need on a day-to-day basis are two products. One, my eyebrow and eyeliner brush from Mary Kay, and then my volumizing brow tint. This is so fantastic. So fantastic. It is a tint of color. It's going to keep them in place, and then it fills in anywhere that might need, a little bit of help. So I just always brush up my eyebrows, and you need to remember that your eyebrows are sisters, not twins. So don't freak out if they're not perfect, you guys. And then what you're going to do is you are going to fill in any areas. I just kind of it's got this kind of cool applicator that's almost like a brush itself. I'm just gonna fill in any areas that might need a little help and just add a little bit of tint. See, look at the difference. That was easy, right? So I'm just gonna go in and do the other one. Easy peasy squeezy lemon, okay? And then you can just use, you can go back in with your brush if you feel the need. Super simple. So I've got those finished. That took me like a hot second. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do is we're going to go in with a blush. I am using what was a limited edition color with Mary Kay. It's my favorite. It's called Kind Heart. An equivalent to this that I would recommend is called Shy Blush. It's so beautiful, and it's just a really great kind of peachy corally pink, and it literally looks good on everybody. And you always know when you apply blush, you're gonna smile and you hit the apples of your cheeks. You can't be in a bad mood when you put on blush. I love blush. Yay. Okay, so now that I have that done, we're gonna move to eyes. And she used just a basic matte brown, which I love. And my perfect color for that is called Hazelnut. I have my wonderful, beautiful Mary Kay compact here and all of our colors. You can see this color right here. It is Hazelnut. It's a matte brown. And she just went from her lid up into her crease and a little bit above. Okay, so when I'm done, and you can see this is a great color for my eye color, it just makes it pop. I have green eyes, but I mean, this would look good on any eye color. Just that little bit, it just makes such a difference, right? So go ahead in and do the other eye. You'll notice no primer, no anything like that. We're just throwing this on because we are busy and have things to do. Okay, so that's it. Like so easy, one color, matte brown, no primer, no nothing. We're just throwing this on. Okay, so Cindy did not line her eyes, but I am going to do just a little bit of liner on the top of my eye because I like to do that. You don't have to. And she didn't in her video, but I am going to with our liquid liner pen. So just give me a second to do that. Next, I'm just gonna throw on some mascara, which is simple. I use a lash primer, and then I use our Lash Love mascara, which is like fan favorite. It's great for definition, length, all that good stuff. And the primer just helps give you a little bit more color, and it conditions your lashes. Now, the last thing we're gonna do is just throw on some lipstick. I have been using Mauve Moment, which is a gel semi-matte. It's just a beautiful kind of naturally pinky mauve tone, and it's a great everyday lipstick. Adds a little bit of life. You could obviously use any color you want, or if you're more of a gloss gal, you could do that as well. And then the last thing that I'm going to do is just, actually first I'm just gonna kind of brush my powder brush over everything one more time. And then I'm going to set with my finishing spray. This will help keep everything in place for up to 16 hours because it's about as long as my days usually run. All right, so then we'll just take out the hair. You could keep it in the top knot too, if that's the kind of day you're having. I sort of have it together, right? All right, so I hope you all enjoyed this super basic look. I don't even know, what are there, like 5 products that I used just to get you sort of put together for the day. I feel really put together, actually, and that's how simple it can be. And I like to think that I am not the only one out there who needs something really basic and really simple and really fast, because I got a lot going on in my life. So if this is you, give this a like or comment below if you can totally relate to this. Yeah, I hope that this in some way related to you, or that you feel like this is something that you too can do. I'm just so excited about it. I've been doing it since I've seen the video, and I just love it. I mean, leave it to Cindy, obviously, to know how to get you ready and out the door. If you like this and you want to see more videos, be sure to click subscribe. And I hope that you all have a wonderful day, and I will be seeing you all again soon. Bye.